grass, the clumps were delicious, and the fact that you can pull it out and it won't affect the plant, that it doesn't kill it, that's really great. And
I'll show you that one.
also the nuts, the corkscrew pandanus that you can eat at any time, raw, and that all other pandanus you can roast the nuts and eat them.
No, that's the fruit.
Oh, the fruit.
Just the fruit. You don't have to roast any of the species nuts. They're all edible.
Ah, okay.
All pandanus nuts are edible.
Yeah, and they're delicious, but not the fruit.
But the corkscrew fruit are edible.
You can eat it.
Yeah.
And do you have to prepare that in any way? The corkscrew fruit?
No, not
Okay.
unless you want DMT.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did we look at the pandanus?
Yeah, it was a spiky one that I used the gloves to pull out, and it had like kind of like a triangle
It was
shape.
where we were doing them at the other grass.
It was right next to the
right next to the
mat
mat. So.
and I was pulling out huge clumps of it, spiky all down the side of it. I used gloves to get it, and it had like a kind of, well, there's heaps of it
yeah,
out,
yeah.
so we'll do it again tomorrow.
And you've
Anyway.
got to take the blade, the spikes off with the
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the potato peeler, and you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
weave with them. Yeah, it's like,
So
Well, let's keep downloading it.
Yeah, it's good weaving material, and also can you eat the heart of it?
Yes.
Yeah, being a palm.
Oh, you mean like the actual
Yeah.
front?
You
I don't know about that.
It is a palm, but isn't it?
No, it's in its own family.
Okay.
So I don't think you can.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything else?
Well,
It's good for kids to climb in.
Ah.
I used to like climbing them at the beach.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the trees,
Yeah.
not the bushes.
Yeah.
They're not good for kids.
Well, I suppose there's so many different varieties.
Yeah. Well, just maybe about the environment. I mean, as far as I can see, they grow everywhere up here, like wet.
Super
And they're also,
tropical,
you can
dry.
just grab any part of that trunk and just stick it on the earth and it will grow, isn't it?
What's that?
The pandanus?
But they drop all their pups, close to the plant, and
They
you
just
just dig them
propagate
up. And
like crazy.
Yeah, okay, that's
and
why I
they
was
drop a lot
thinking
of
there.
pups as well.
And also a friend of mine has made a brew out of the bottom part of it, the roots I think, and it's an entheogenic, like it's just like a similar, so it's got an alkaloid that's, I think he says it's got a DMT on it. As
It's
well.
normally the roots that not underground, but they come off the trunk, and you'll see them just like a bud coming off the side.
Mhm.
They've done heaps of studies on it. It's full of antibiotics, all kinds of medicinal properties. If you punch it in on Tropical Database, you'll probably get a list this long of all the different things. Anything else?
They make for really good shelter. Like a good.
Okay, just a second. It's just
Oh,
Jim.
sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't realise.
I was just going to reiterate what you said is that the indigenous used to take the seeds that they make their brew with. So they
The
take
seed and the fruit.
the seed and the fruit and they put them in water and let them ferment.
They mash the fruit with the seed
Right.
and then put it in an acacia hollow log, and it had to be the right species. Ferment it.
Because it's getting the DMT component from the acacia. So
Yeah.
it was an MAO coming
Exactly.
from the pandanus. Okay, right.
And then the whole tribe would drink it. If you could walk, you were drinking it, and it was at a corroboree.
And also because the women had to marry outside of the tribe, they would have to leave their tribe and leave all their possessions behind, which was quite a confronting experience. And so they would often go through this ceremony to open their hearts, so that experience, they would use it as a bridge. Is the word that
And the same with the boys. When they married, they moved too.
Okay.
If you were doing it with the acacia, you're saying you had to use a hollow
Particular type.
of acacia, but would that damage the tree, or is it just like
It's a hollow log.
And yeah,
It's a dead tree.
so just the dead. Okay.
You know, like this
Wow.
used to be giant rainforest trees here,
Yeah.
and there would have been hollow acacia trees because they're pioneer trees.
Okay.
They only live 40 years in the rainforest,
Yeah.
and they grow up and then they die.
Yeah.
And then the white ants eat them out. And they got hollow acacia logs.
Wow. And so a dead old acacia is still gonna have the DMT
Yeah.
in it. Impressive.
How do you get the DMT again?
Well, yeah, I mean, is it anything that you've ever done before?
No,
No, it's quite a process, I imagine.
I've not yet because
Yeah.
I haven't had enough pandanus for it,
Okay.
and I haven't found the hollow log. But what I'm thinking is, because now I know that the Sally wattle and another name for that one is a black wattle, which is the most common wattle on the East Coast, is a safe one to use. It's carrying DMT.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is, if you get a stainless steel pot and you smash the fruit and the seed, put it in the water, and then you take shavings just shavings. You don't have to have a hollow log. You're after the DMT.
Is this any pandanus?
No, only the corkscrew.
Because you use the flower.
Yeah.
And that's the only flower you can use.
Never had DMT, but I'm going to write it down.
The first settlers that witnessed this,
Yeah.
they were very meticulous with reporting, and the word they used most to describe that ceremony was euphoric. And they would talk about children massaging children, old people being massaged by 5 or 6 people all in one go, people feeding each other, you know what I mean? Euphoric. It's a DMT, it's a hollow thing. And it also is important for the adults as well, because when they come together as a corroboree, they might have a dispute over a water hole. You know what I mean? They've been edgy about it because maybe one of their springs dried up. So they're really like, oh man, so they sort that out while they're on this heart opening thing.
Yeah.